Hello, everybody, and welcome back for the chase. Well, the target for the star cricketers to win this match, modest 132, but they have lost three quick wickets in the power play. What an over that was from from Ritesh rather, beg your pardon. First he got Purushottam, and then Tarun and Prakash. Three wickets in the over. Vaidhi Reddy is on 11 of 15 and Rajesh has joined him. He just hit a 6. The score is 24 for the loss of 3 wickets. Roy bowling his third over. Oh, that's probably struck. But there is a long off, which means it will just be a single for Rajesh. But today, it's not Roy, but Ritesh who's got the wickets. Normally, with the new ball, Roy is quite dangerous. We've seen him picking up wickets in heaps. Roy, last ball of the over. False start. Also well at the last moment. The last ball of the over. That's nicely driven by Paidi. Oh, that was hit straight to extra cover. Did get a hand to it, but doesn't stop it completely. So Paidi will get a single. He will retain the strike. 9 runs of that over after 5. There's 26 for the loss of 3 wickets. The Blasters. Well, they just got 131 batting first, but they are trying everything they have. They're trying to make a match of it. Haven't given up by any means, and they have got 3 quick wickets as well. I think this is the pair, Vaidhi Reddy and Rajesh. If they bat some time, if they are together for some time, they will take the match away from the Blasters. So Blasters need to get one of them out. Once again, Vaidhi Reddy. Not predetermined, playing the ball on its merit. The length wasn't there, he just delayed his shot a little bit. Allowed the ball to come to him and steered it to the left of the point. Good response from Rajesh, who calls him for a single. Remember, this is the last power play over with the field restrictions still on. The 2 boundary riders for Ritesh, a deep third and a deep point. Rajesh looking to play that. He was looking to take that from way outside off and hit it over mid wicket or cow corner maybe, but only inside edges it on to his pads. There was a single on offer there, but Rajesh wasn't interested. I think he wants to strike this over. That shot has brought about a field change. The deep point fielder Swami comes in and short mid wicket goes deep. Oh, that has taken off. Rajesh comprehensively beaten. He just swung there without getting into the line, luckily. Ball didn't go on to hit him on the grill or maybe on his body. Good bowling once again from Ritesh.
The score is 42 runs in 8 overs.
Ritesh with the next delivery. That's up in the air. Oh, And goes all the way. That's four. That's the boundary Rajesh was after. This time Ritesh makes the mistake of providing the batsman swinging space. I mean, he gave room and Rajesh threw a kitchen sink at it. Though it was just a top edge, you can say, but still the ball went all the way to the boundary. Takes the score to 31 for the loss of 3 wickets. And there was a slight delay because we've lost the ball in the bushes there at third man boundary. Yeah, that was full and straight from Ritesh. This time Rajesh gets nicely behind and drives it with the full face of the blade towards mid-on. No run. Oh, good shot for nothing. Well, that's cricket for you. An outside edge or a top edge can get you a boundary, and a good shot of the middle of the bat sometimes doesn't get you any run. Captain Arnab Sengupta having a word with Ritesh. Here he comes. Ritesh, last ball of the over. That's up in the air and taken. Oh, I thought that was taken, but it has been put down by the cover point fielder. That should have been the fourth wicket. That might prove costly. Rajesh is a very attacking batsman and not the one you can let off. Rajesh gets a single. He will keep the strike. 6 runs of that over after the power play. The star cricketers are 32 for the loss of 3 wickets. There's a bowling change. Mahesh Iyer into the attack, and he has made an impact immediately. He has got the big wicket of Rajesh. Caught it long on. The very second ball he has bowled. A good catch by Rahul Verma, and now I think the star cricketers are in trouble, in definite trouble. They have lost 4 wickets with just 32 on board, chasing 132 to win. They still need 100 runs, and well, the only hope is Paidi Reddy, who's still out in the middle, not out on 13 of 17 balls. Has been joined by Venu. Mahesh Iyer. Now the well-flighted delivery, play and a miss. Venu. That was a change-up from Mahesh. Well, Mahesh actually is a very different bowler to what Paidi Reddy is. Paidi, you saw him, he's also a leg spinner, you can say, but Paidi is much quicker through the air, imparts a lot of revolution and gets the ball to spin a lot. Whereas Mahesh, he bowls quite slow. I mean, he's slower through the air, and doesn't impart that many revs, and as a result, doesn't get the ball to spin as much as Paidi does. But he is very effective. Mahesh Iyer, I mean. Mahesh Iyer to Paidi. That's a full toss. Mahesh drives it inside out towards deep extra cover for a single. I beg your pardon, it's not Mahesh is actually the bowler. It's Paidi Reddy who drove that one. Mahesh Iyer, last ball of the over. Watchfully played by Venu. I think he had made up his mind that he was going to defend it, because he wants to give the strike to Paidi Reddy. After 7, the star cricketers are behind. They are 34 for 4. And now the spinner. Spinner into the attack. Single first ball for Paidi Reddy. Oh, that should be a wide. Did the batsman get something onto that one? Oh, that's interesting. I thought they might be happy with just a single, but Venu is back for the second. In fact, a wide signal by the umpire, which means it will be 3 more to the total. 3 bonus runs for the star cricketers. Masters need to be very careful. They don't have many in the bank. They're defending just 131, so they'll be better served if they can avoid these extras, these wides. I think that was a pretty full and straight delivery. The problem there was the footwork. Venu just looking to drive it without moving his feet. He should have been looking to get on the front foot and drive it, would have been a lot easier. Full toss. Oh, Venu this time has driven it straight back to the bowler Narasimha. Narasimha with that action of his, this slinging Malinga like, or you can say Patirana like action, it's difficult for the batsman to pick him, though he's bowling full toss. This time around Venu does well. It was a length delivery, the hard length you can say, and Venu just tucks it behind square for a single to give the strike back to Paidi. Five runs of the over. Did Paidi really get some bat onto that one? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Leg by signal by the umpire, and it's two of them. Third, the deep third does well to make some good ground and stop the boundary. Narasimha. Last ball of the over. Oh, that was a risky shot. That was a risky shot. Too much of a risk for just a single. Paidi looking to run it down to third for a single to retain the strike. Could have easily edged it behind. Lucky Paidi. So dot ball to end the over. 7 runs of Narasimha's first over after 8. The star cricketers are 41 for the loss of 4 wickets. Mahesh Iyer to continue. Venu on strike. Mahesh just having a look around the field. He's got 3 men on the offside and 1 on the onside inside the 30-yard circle. Oh, almost the 5th wicket. That one just bouncing over. Missed the stumps by a whisker. Venu looking for an unconventional shot there, walking across his stump and looking to just paddle it fine. Doesn't get any bat onto it, and the ball just over. Oh, another well-flighted delivery from Mahesh. This time Venu looks to hit it across the line towards the mid wicket or cow corner maybe, but once again fails to get any connection. Mahesh Iyer with the next ball. That's in the air. Oh, just short of the man at short mid wicket, and That's good running between the wicket. It has to be said. By the Reddy calls him Venu through. Mahesh Iyer moving his third man little squarer. Raghuram there at short third was very fine, but for Paddy he has been moved squarer. Mahesh Iyer, well flighted, maybe a little bit on the shorter side. That's in the gap. Work for the deep extra cover fielder to do. He gets across, stops the ball from going to the boundary, fires a good throw in. Not before the batsmen have taken two though. It's good placement from Paddy Reddy. That's the problem. Mahesh doesn't have enough pace. And for someone like Paddy Reddy, I don't think he poses any threat. Shot way outside of, left alone by Paddy, and it's a wide. With Paddy on strike, looks like Mahesh is in a little bit of pressure. Against Venu, he looks very confident. Hey, that's another wide. The first one was way outside of, this one way down the leg. The last two have been wides and pretty big wides. Next ball. Yeah. Well flighted. Driven towards extra cover by the BD. He has called for two immediately and gets two quite comfortably. Good batting from Paddy. The required rate is now gone up to 7.5 and over. Paddy needs to be very careful. He needs to get the runs and he needs to keep his wicket intact for the star cricketers to get to their target. Mahesh Iyer. I think it was more of bottom. Yep. Ball might have kept a touch low there. Paddy Reddy looking for a single, looking to cut it, but only manages a bottom edge. Keeper does well to chase that one and keep the batsman honest. So a dot ball to end means Paddy will be at the non-strikers and it will be Venu on strike. After 9, the star cricketers are 48 for the loss of 4 wickets. Oh, that was a good effort by the captain. Not up there. Das Gupta in the covers. I mean, a short extra cover to be precise, but a slight misfield and the batsmen are through. Venu gets a single first ball and gives the strike back to Paddy Reddy. Well, the Blasters need a wicket, and if it's Paddy, they will be pretty much in the driver's seat. And that's why Ritesh is back into the attack. That's up in the air. Oh, almost the wicket they wanted. Paddy Reddy looking to drive it on the up maybe, but the length wasn't there. Spooned it. Ball not carrying to cover point. Oh, lucky break for Paddy. Ritesh with the next delivery to Venu. Venu looking to open his shoulders there, flex his muscles, but doesn't get underneath that one. More of the bottom. No one had shot mid wickets. Now that's easy single for Venu. 50 up for the star cricketers in 9.2 overs. Oh, that's taken, that's the wicket the Blasters wanted, and that's exactly what they have got. It's Pedi Reddy. Oh, was that required? He got a reprieve. The last ball he faced, the ball not carrying to cover point, but this time he has picked the lone fielder at shot square leg to precision. That fielder, Nihal at short square leg, didn't have to move an inch. Pedi Reddy looking to ramp that one, walks across his stumps and hits it straight to the hall. That's a big wicket. And I think with that wicket, star cricketers' hopes of winning this the Platinum Cup semi-final have taken a heavy dent. I told you, the Blasters with that wicket of Pedi Reddy well and truly in the driver's seat. Ritesh to the new man. I think it's Surya. Yep, Surya immediately charging towards the bowler and then just pushing it towards long on for a single. What a spell this is from Ritesh C. Inspired bowling. 3.4 overs, 3.5 with that, 3.5 overs, just 17 runs and 4 wickets. He has overshadowed that effort from the opening bowler of the star cricketers. Mahesh got 3 wickets in his 4 overs. He opened the bowling for the star cricketers. Ritesh with the new bowlers got 4 wickets, conceding just 17 runs. Has got a ball, and I think he can still add to that wickets tally. Here comes Ritesh. Last ball of the over. Venu on strike. Full and straight. Venu hits it straight down the ground. Long on. Harsha there. Stops it, and in fact does very well to keep the batsman to just a single. Good strong throw as well. So Ritesh will finish with just with 4 wickets. 4 wickets in this format, not an ordinary feat. what I meant to say is that he is unable to add to that wicket column. That's also the end of 10 overs. At the halfway stage, the Star Cricketers chasing 132 to win are 53 for the loss of 5 wickets in dire straits. And it's time for drinks. Well, I thought there might be a drinks break, but there's just a change of ends, a mandatory change of ends after 10 overs, and all the blasters, they don't want to break the momentum. They are carrying on. That's up in the air. Oh, on the bounce to the man at point. Mahesh Iyer there. There was a slight misfield, but good backing up by the short third fielder. No run. Oh. I'm not sure what happened there. The stumps were broken, but the umpire signaled a dead ball. Next ball, another big swing. Appeal for a stumping. Wicketkeeper looks pretty confident. The umpire's not interested. Oh, another swing and a miss. Oh, Venu struggling against Abhishek. Abhishek sticking to the basics, not doing anything fancy. He's just bowling line and length. This time Venu's gone. Looks to use his feet. Abhishek just takes his length, drags his length back. Venu swings and misses, and the wicketkeeper does the rest. Stumped by a long margin. Another wicket goes down. Star Cricketers lose their 6th on the game score of 53. A wicket for Abhishek in his first over. In fact, it's a wicket made into start for Abhishek. After 11, the Star Cricketers are 53 for 6. Another spinner into the act. It's Anthony Swami. Starts with a full and straight delivery that's driven back to the bowler by Srinivas. Dhoni. This time around, Srinivas works that one towards Arnab Sengupta at short mid wicket, who was pretty deep. Is unable to stop the single. That brings the new batsman Chanti on strike. Yeah, it's better from Anthony. That's the line. I think length has been nice, but the line was too straight of the first two deliveries. This time around, Chanti is able to drive the ball towards long off for a single. Anthony. Oh, that's a very good shot. Cheeky but effective. First, Srinivas was looking to make room and then came inside the got in line of the ball and flicked it fine for a couple. Raghuram. Now he has been moved to more towards square leg, backward square leg, you can say. Similar shot once again from Srinivas. Raghuram is after the ball. The ball won't go to the boundary, but Srinivas will get another couple. So 6 runs of Anthony Sonimi's first over. After 12, the star cricketers are 59 for 6. Abhishek continuing. Oh no! That's excellent! What an effort that was! It's Srinivas Paidipalle who's been run out. He thought that one would go past the bowler. Didn't wait for the ball to go past, actually started to run with the shot, and Abhishek in his follow through fielded and threw the ball back to the keeper, who caught the batsman short of his crease. And just like that, the star cricketers have lost another wicket. Their 7th, and it's Srinivas Paidipala gone for 6. Abhishek doing a wonderful job for the Blasters. He's got a wicket with the ball, and now he has got another wicket by way of run out. I don't think Srinivas Paidipala expected Abhishek to stop that one in his follow through. That is the reason why he was halfway down, but Srinivas, excellent commitment. Six of 7 balls for Srinivas. I think it's all but over for the star cricketers now. With just 3 wickets remaining and 72 more needed. The required rate has now gone up to 9.8 and over. With just 3 wickets in hand and the tail enders to bat. Star cricketers, I think they need a miracle now to win this. Shashi Kiran is the new batsman. The first ball plays it towards Arnab Sengupta, short mid wicket, no run. The last ball of the over. Once again, well flighted. Wrapped on the pads and finger goes up. Oh, no use, Shashi. You were right in front of the stumps. King Umpire had no doubt in his mind. He raised his finger. Shashi thinks he was outside the line of the stumps, but wasn't the case. He was pretty much in line and struck well in front of the stumps. Oh, Abhishek, another what should I say? Another feather in his cap. Has got another wicket. Shashi Kiran, LBW for a duck. And the star cricketers are 8 down for 60. Told you, just formalities remaining in this contest. How soon can the Blasters get the remaining 2 wickets? Surya is the new batsman. Mahesh Iyer back into the attack with his leg breaks. Got another wicket very first ball. Big swinger from Surya, only manages. In fact, it's Chanti on strike who swung very hard first ball, but only got an outside edge, which lands short of the man at point. Mahesh Iyer once again. Another well-flighted delivery that's in the air. Oh no, there's a misfield and the ball might go all the way. Yes! That was excellent timing from Chanti. Should have been stopped by the cover point fielder. Once it was through that fielder, it was always headed towards the boundary. Well, I think the length was a little bit short on that occasion from Mahesh, and Chanti does well to rock back and cut it pretty hard. Still, should have been stopped by the cover point fielder. There is a change in field. That cover point has been moved towards short extra cover, and the deep extra cover goes towards sweeper cover, I mean. Length was once again short from Mahesh Iyer, but this time Chanti just happy to defend it towards point, or you can say just pushes it towards point without the intention of a run. Full toss, that's once again firmly struck, it's in the gap. Oh no, Tony from long off. Well, he did all the hard work, got to the ball. I think he used his boot there to stop the ball. In fact, I think he did get to the ball, but the ball just trickling over. That's 2 boundaries, the second boundary of the over for Chanti. Oh, put down. That was a definite edge put down by the wicketkeeper, who juggled it at least 2 to 3 times. Couldn't hold on. No, that was a definite chance. Oh, really loud sound. We could hear the edge, the top edge from here where we are in the commentary box.
78 balls made, 61
Last ball of the over. That's good cricket from Chanti. Wasn't to the pitch of the delivery, but I think he was always looking for the single there. got it pretty easily in the end. 9 runs of that Mahesh Iyer over. After 14, the Star Cricketers are 69 for the loss of 8 wickets. They need another 63 of the remaining 6 overs at a required rate of 10.5. Well, it's not going to get any easier from here on. Well, in fact, with just 2 wickets remaining, I think it's the Brachyura Blasters match to lose.
8 runs in 2 overs.
I would be pretty surprised if Star Cricketers manage to win this from here. Abhishek to continue. That's up in the air, that's in the gap, right between point and short third, and will go all the way. That's 4. Shanti looking to play some shots. But is it too little too late? Or is there still hope for the Star Cricketers? That's the first boundary Abhishek has given today. In fact, prior to that ball, he had only conceded one run in his 2 overs and picked up 2 wickets. That's a good comeback by Abhishek. Bowls it much fuller than the previous one, and it was the top spinner, I would say. Gets it to straighten and beats the outside edge. Oh, another play and a miss from Chanti. That's excellent stuff from Abhishek, keeping the batsman guessing. Another play and a miss. That's 3 in a row now. A boundary first ball and then 3 dots. An excellent comeback by Abhishek. I think he saw the batsman coming there. Abhishek, Chanti was looking to use his feet, but Abhishek dragging his length back. Another play and a miss from Chanti. Chanti, I think he needs a single. And he will get it. Driving it in the air. But that was safe. The sweeper cover does the fielding and Chanti gets the single he was after. 5 runs of that Abhishek over. And after 15, the Star Cricketers are 74 for the loss of 8 wickets. Mahesh Iyer to continue. Chanti will get a single first ball towards long on. And he is exposed to Surya. But I don't think Surya is that bad. He has ability with the bat as well. What I mean to say, he is no mug with the bat. He can bat. He's on strike for the first time. Mahesh Iyer into his 4th over. Wrapped on the pads, and there was a strong appeal for leg before, but the umpire says that's pitching outside leg. But very good appeal nonetheless. Spinners doing the job, a good follow-up job. For the Blasters, the medium pacers got early breakthroughs, and then the follow-up bowlers, the spinners, have done an excellent job, especially Mahesh Iyer and Abhishek. Prior to this, they bowled 6 overs between them, considered just 24 runs and picked up 3 wickets. This is Mahesh Iyer's last over. Mahesh Iyer with the next delivery to Surya. Another well-flighted delivery. That's in the air, but just over the mat at short extra cover. Oh, another excellent effort in the deep from Anthony Swami, but once again he is unable to stop the boundary. Well, that's a good placement from Surya. The length was just a little short from Mahesh Iyer on that occasion. Surya goes back and chips it. Just a chip or what you can say. Wasn't a drive actually, more of a chip. He was just looking to clear the short extra cover fielder, was successful in doing so and got a boundary. Mahesh Iyer got 2 balls. Oh, that's nicely played off the back foot by Surya, but there is protection in the deep now. The sweeper cover has moved towards deep extra cover, which means it will just be a single for the batsman. It's been a good over, just 6 runs so far, but Mahesh needs to close it out. He can't afford to give a boundary of the last ball. Chanti on strike. That's good. Good stuff. Well flighted by Mahesh, but the line and length was good enough. Chanti unable to get underneath that one, just pushes it towards long off for another single to end the over. Just 7 runs of that over when the required rate is 12 and over. In fact, it's 12.75 the required rate now. The equation 51 needed of the last 4 overs. The Star Cricketers are 81 for the loss of 8 wickets after 16. Oh, this is a bold move. The Blasters persisting with spin. It's Anthony Swami to bowl the 17th. Well, Abhishek still has an over to go. I think Abhishek should have bowled this one. It's a good start for Anthony. Well, I think now I don't think he'll be looking to give it air. He'll be looking to just dart in and that's up in the air. But I think it will just be a single. Or will they risk the second? They might. No, they won't. Well, there was a second there. I sincerely feel, Surya should have gone for the second there. Chanti is not happy. Anthony. It's up in the air. Oh, just over that point fielder. They are going for the second this time. That's smart. Surya. Well, he didn't go for the second for his partner Chanti, but this time he takes the fielder on and completes the second. That's up in the air. It's in the gap and it's 4! A much needed boundary for both Surya and the Star Cricketers. Well, that was a risk. Bowling the finger spinner in the 17th. We have seen what happened in the first inning. A finger spinner bowling the 17th over, went for some runs. Anthony Swami started with a dot, but already given 7 now. Given away 7 runs with 2 balls to go. Man at cow corner now. Fielder from square leg has worked inside. That's a good one. Told you Anthony won't be flighting it anymore. He's just darting them in flat and fast and through the I think Surya was late actually. Late on that one. Once again, full flat and very fast from Anthony. Surya this time hits it down the ground towards long on for a single to end the over. 8 runs of that Anthony Swami over after 17. The Star Cricketers are 89 for the loss of 8 wickets. Narasimha bowling the 18th of the innings. Free hit. No ball have been signaled. 2 runs to the total and a free hit to go. That's exactly what the star cricketers would have wanted, considering the required rate is almost 14 and over. That's nicely driven. Good attempt by the man at short extra cover, but he won't be able to stop that one. A good deep throw from the deep by Anthony, but the batsman makes his ground and 2 more to the total. Narasimha with the next delivery. That's aerial. It's in the gap. Sweeper won't be able to stop it. That 4! Chanti has definitely not given up. He's still going after that total. Though they have only got 2 wickets remaining, but the star cricketers, well, it's the semi-final, everything to play for. Now the field change. The man at short mid-wicket comes to the offside. But I think there are still gaps in the field for Surya to exploit. Chanti to exploit. That was a length delivery. Bunted down the ground, hit pretty hard, but only a single because that one straight to Tony at long off. Ball! Surya paying the price for playing across the line. That was full and straight. Batsman misses and the bowlers hit. And the star cricketers are 9 down. 198. Surya goes. 13 of 10 balls for him with 2 boundaries. Non-striker Chanti not happy with the shot. He thinks, and even I think Surya should have played with a straight bat. Should have just looked to get a single and give the strike back to Chanti. Instead, he goes for glory and misses and is clean bowled. Narasimha to the number 11. That's more of an outside edge, but there is a man at the third. Single first ball for the number 11, Shakti Singh. Ten runs off the over with a ball to go. Although they have got 10 runs of this over, but the run rate, the required rate has still gone up. It's up to 15 and over now, which means 3 runs every ball. That was firmly driven once again by Chanti. Bowler Narasimha getting a hand to that one in his follow through. Half stops it. The batsman will get a single and Chanti will retain the strike. 11 runs of that over. 100 up for the star cricketers in 18 overs, but they have lost too many wickets. 100 for 9. Abhishek got an over. He's back into the attack. Abhishek with the next delivery to Chanti. That's a good shot. Oh, just one bounce. That was hit pretty straight as an arrow by Chanti, and that's a boundary. That's up in the air. Oh. Doesn't carry too long on. Raghuram, the fielder there. Chanti won't take this single. Next ball. Another well-flatted delivery. Oh. It's too full from Abhishek on that occasion. Chanti unable to get underneath that one, and it's another dot. Boundary in 3 dots. That's excellent once again from Abhishek. This time around, Chanti gets underneath that one. Well, he did get height on that one and also the required distance. That's 6. The first maximum of this match, I think. Now, we've already seen one hit by Rajesh in this innings. This is the second. Runs required it. Still goes up to 18 now. Last ball of the over, and I think he's gone. I think he is gone. Batsman is walking. Oh, the batsman was walking. In fact, umpire hasn't given it, so the Chanti survives. He lives to die another day. After 19, star cricketers are 110 for the loss of 9 wickets, and they need 22 of the last over. Will be bowled by Narasimha. Abhishek does a very good job for the Blasters. 4 overs, 1 made in just 16 runs. And 2 wickets for him. He's done for the day. So 22 of the last over to be bowled by Narasimha. It's Shakti Singh on strike. Chanti on 37 of 30, but he needs to get back. Oh. That's a good result. Single first ball, but can Chanti get 21 of 5 balls? That's the big question. Narasimha with the next. It's up in the air, over extra cover, and it's 4! Length delivery allows the batsman to get underneath. That's good placement from Chanti. That's pressure on the bowler. "17 runs of 4 balls. Chanti certainly hasn't given up. Narasimha needs to hold his nerve. Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent from Narasimha. Yorks the batsman. No room whatsoever for Chanti. He just has to keep it out. 17 of 3. Mathematically now, I think it's out of Clark Cricketers' grasp. Even if Chanti hits the next 3 balls out of the park, it will still be a... Oh, that's it, pretty straight. Long off and long on converge. Anthony Swami half stops it, and the long on fielder mops it up, and it's another dot. 17 of 2. I think that has sealed the fate of the Star Cricketers. That ball which once again in the block hole from Narasimha. Chanti gets an inside edge. Oh well, that was serious pace from Narasimha. The effort ball, and Chanti is still feeling the heat. But what an over from Narasimha. Just apart from that boundary, the length delivery, he has been right on target. And he finishes with yet another Yorker on the toes of the batsman. Toe crushing Yorker to finish things from Narasimha. Just 5 runs of the 20th over, and this match, I think it was worthy of being the Platinum Cup semi-final. The Brachyura Blasters put into bat by the Star Cricketers after winning the toss. Good bowling from the Star Cricketers bowlers. I think they did the job. They restricted the Blasters to just 131 for the loss of 7 wickets in the 20 overs. Good contribution from Ramanuj Goswami, 40 of 45, and run a ball 26 from Rahul Verma. Nihal chipped in towards the end with 18 of 26 balls, but they could only manage 131 from their 20 overs. Mahesh Bandalapu, who opened the bowling for the Star Cricketers, picked up 3 wickets for 24 from his 4 overs. Shakti Singh, I don't think he had for his first 2 overs were pretty ordinary, but he made a good comeback towards the end. He bowled his 4 overs, gave 36 runs and picked up 2 wickets. Paidi Reddy, the pick of the bowlers for me. 4 overs, just 11 runs and 2 wickets for him. And they were provided good support by Surya, Srinivas and Tarun. And in reply, the Star Cricketers, I don't think they never got going actually. Once, and I think it was Ritesh C who set the tone with that opening spell of his. In 1 over, I think it was the 2nd over of his spell, he picked up 3 wickets in 1 over, and from there on, the Star Cricketers just couldn't get back. Lost wickets at regular intervals. Paidi Reddy got a start, 20 of 26 for him, and then nothing else to talk about. Except Chanti, who remained not out on 41 of 35 balls. And if you look at the bowling, Ritesh C is the man of the match for his magnificent, splendid bowling performance. 4 overs, no maidens, just 18 runs and 4 wickets, and he got a very good support from the Blaster spinners. Mahesh Iyer, 4 overs, just 25 runs, 1 wicket. Abhishek, 4 overs, 1 maiden, 16 runs and 2 wickets. Anthony Swami bowled only 2 overs. It was a little bit expensive, but just 14 runs for his 2. And then Narasimha towards the end was exceptional, especially this last over. And the way he nailed those Yorkers, that was a treat. And the man of the match, as I told you, it's Ritesh C for his bowling. That's it from us for the first match. Do join us for the second in some time. Till then, it's goodbye.